Morning, everybody. It's Tuesday. So I had to go back and watch my video from last week to see what I had talked about because I could not remember. Like my brain was completely blank. I was like, what did I remember kind of the video that I made like 2 weeks ago, but like what did I make last week? So I went back and watched my video, and it turns out that the video that I was remembering making from 2 weeks ago was in fact last week's video. Um, because it's been that long a week, I guess. um, so, so yeah, so I had like had two doctor's appointments the same day, um, plus that morning before I left the house, the eye doctor called and said my glasses were ready, and we had to go pick up the glasses. So it was like an extra thing to do that day. Plus, I had to talk to two different people on the phone that morning. Like I had to make two different phone calls that morning, which is like, why is it so tiring to talk to people on the phone? Like, why are phone calls so exhausting? I don't understand. Anyway, so so it was fine, but it was like just a lot. It, it was it was a lot of energy to expend all at one time. Um, it in a way it was a lot better than I expected because my um, like the two appointments that I had, um, one of them I had been told on the phone when I made my appointment that the test was gonna take like an hour and a half, and it took less than 15 minutes. So that was amazing. I don't know why. Apparently the person who made the appointment for me just either like made a mistake, or they had some kind of like a range of time, and they just gave me like the maximum amount, and I apparently took the minimum amount of time. But um, I don't know. Anyway, that was great. But in general, overall, like it was a really long day. It was a lot of effort. And then I also had to go and pick up my glasses, and uh, you'll notice that I'm not wearing the glasses. This was like a whole saga here. Um, anyway, I had the appointments. I picked up my glasses. Um, Everything went fine except that it just took a lot of energy. And then I had migraine, as I'm sure you can tell. And so I'm just very, very tired. And my eyes are like still pretty kind of wonky. So hence the green. Um, partly also hence why I'm not wearing the glasses, because my eyes were just like, oh, we're not doing that, no. So here's the glasses saga. Here are the glasses. um, I don't know if you can really see what they look like here, um, but voila. I they're like a cat eye shape, which I have never had before. Even like for sunglasses, I don't normally gravitate towards cat eye shape, but I my selection was pretty limited, and I kind of liked these, and I just thought like it's fine, it will be fine. I don't, it's fine. Um, so wow, yeah, no, those have to go. Um, so picked up the glasses before I went to my appointment, and so I need multifocal lenses, and so these are progressives. And this is the first time that I've had them, and so the they they have explained to me like about 40 times that um, like progressives are like for some people make them feel kind of dizzy or like kind of seasick, and that if that's a problem and I can't overcome it, I can like come back in and they have like X amount of days to bring the glasses back, etc., etc. Um, I was very prepared for that. That was not a problem. I didn't think that that was going to be like an issue, and it wasn't. The like I was prepared for the because like the progressives cause some distortion around the outside of the lenses, so that's what causes problems for people, right? Um, I didn't think that was going to be an issue for me, and it was not. They don't make me feel dizzy or anything like that. The problem that I found is once I got them home and had been wearing them for a while, in different situations, I realized that like for me the problem is that like for distance vision, they're fine. Like I can see really well far away, but for anything that's like a mid-range or closer, the problem is that the amount, because there's so much like distortion around the edges, which again I was prepared for, but the amount of vision that I have that is in focus, for like a mid-range sight or near vision, is like really, really small. It's like right in the center, and it's like very small. So if I'm trying to do something where I need to be able to see, like if I'm trying to work on a computer, or like even like say like I need to watch a video or something, like I'm trying to watch a video on the computer, like I can't, that like there's such a small amount of the screen that is in actually in focus that I can't actually do anything on the computer like clearly. I realized that like I was having to either like if I wanted to watch a video, I would have to like turn the video on and then either like sit back so that like I could see it at a distance through the distance range part of my glasses, or just take off my glasses completely to work at the computer, which is a problem because then everything's blurry and like I'm not wearing the glasses, which is the whole point of having the glasses. So yeah, so that's gonna be a thing. And then also like then I had the migraine, and like my eyes were just like, we're not wearing the glasses. That's not a thing that's gonna happen right now. So I've been glassesless for the last couple of days, since I had the migraine, because that's been an absolute no. And the migraine was not related to the glasses. I didn't have the migraine because I had been trying to like wear the glasses or anything. That was a separate issue. But just my eyes are just messed up now, and so I'm having problems with with the entire glasses issue. So yeah, so I don't know how that's gonna go, but do we have thoughts? Do we have feelings about the glasses? Anyone? I'm okay with them, except for, as I say, the focus problem. So I don't know. I gotta figure out how that's gonna work. I gotta talk to the doctors and see like what my options are. Anyway, so so yeah, so things are going okay. I'm just so tired. I I had thought I was gonna be like pretty okay after all of my appointments and everything, and actually it went a lot better, like energy wise, than I thought it was going to. But I'm just having a hard time, kind of like recovering. Um, but yeah, it's like it went way better than I thought it was going to. So like that's something, and that has a lot to do probably with the fact that it was such a much shorter experience than I thought it was going to be, because like 15 minutes is way better than an hour and a half, and that was just for the one test. So like the whole thing took quite a bit of time. Hi, Whimsy, what are you doing? Okay, so anyway, wow, I've been talking for like a super long time. This is like an 11-minute video. Sorry, I've remember when we once upon a time used to make only 4-minute videos or less. Um, yeah, so I'm sorry. This is like a very complainy video. I feel like I'm coming in here and like telling you all the bad stuff, but like it wasn't a bad week. It was just a long week, such a long week. Like I said, I felt like the video I made last week was 2 weeks ago, and I was trying to remember like what did I make last week then. But no, it's just that this was a very long week. So anyway, I'm doing okay. Everything's good. I'm just tired. Uh, so I love you. I hope you're all having a good week. I will see you next week. Don't forget to be awesome.